many.
Yeah, she's got a recall.
Deer.
Yeah.
And, you know, all the possum here the other day. There's been raccoons and whatnot, and it's like, you know, I don't want you to get tore up or get rabies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. We don't get a chance to correct it.
I'd walk and I'd stop.
Yeah.
And see if she, you know, a lot of times she would, hey, I don't hear you coming, so, you know, she would turn around.
Yeah.
But, good girl, Lucy.
That's perfect. You're good. Okay. All right. It'd be funny if she just like it'd be funny if she just like full bore attacked me right now. That'd be crazy. It'd be a great freaking video. I'd be like, yeah, look at this.
Look, she's doing great.
Look, yeah, woo! And then just boom. Good dog. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're just beautiful, aren't you? Oh my God. Look at your pretty skin. Such beautiful fur. She has a beautiful coat, man. Now I'm just admiring your dog.
Well, I mean, that's
yeah.
I get a lot of compliments.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, she's so pretty.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl.
But most of them also then say, isn't she kind of small for a Corso?
Who gives a fudge? Isn't? Who cares?
80 pounds, I mean.
80 pounds is within breed standard for a female. It's just on the low end, that's all.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
not like she's 60
80
pounds.
to 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, so I figured, well,
if she was
on
like
the low
60
end.
pounds, then yeah, she's small. But if she's like 80 pounds, no, she's just on the lower end of the breed standard. That's not a big deal.
Well, but they also
Yeah.
said that the first year they grow up, and the second year they kind of.
Oh, she's not done
widen
growing,
out.
yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's like, well,
Yeah,
she
like-
may still widen out. And,
Christian's Corso Echo, up until she was about 2, she's 80 something pounds, 85, 90, somewhere in there. And then now she's like 105 to 100, like she's a little over 100 now, like a 105. She gained like 10 pounds just all right here in her chest.
Yeah,
And her head got bigger.
That's what I figured was,
Yeah.
you know,
So give it another like 6 months to like a year and she'll probably gain 10 pounds.
I'm not overly concerned about it.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way. Yeah.
No, I mean, I think she's a decent size, and
If she's happy and she does her job, then it's all good. That's all that can matters. Yeah.
well, we had it in.
Oh, wow. I just noticed your shirt. Some people are like, Slinky's not really good for much, but bring a smile to your face when pushed down the stairs.
Yeah.
I know a few people like that.
As you see, we got a chip drop thing here.
Yeah. A chip drop. What's that?
So you can basically call in to chip drop, and they'll bring.
Oh, they'll drop a bunch of wood chips.
Just drop them off for you. Well, my
You got like a
wife-
greenhouse over there?
Yeah, we got a little greenhouse. We got chickens there. We're setting up another chicken run here.
Yeah. We got chickens too.
She
My
wants to
nephew
do
takes care of them.
rabbits,
Yeah.
And she's talked about goats, but I was like, we're going to ease into this.
Yeah. I had goats when I was younger. They're great. Yeah. No, they're a mess, but they're great. Yeah.
The big thing is, you know, my wife was diagnosed with cancer. She just had surgery. So it's like, you know, let's
not take
jump
on
in
too
both
much
feet.
right away.
Let's
Yeah.
kind of
Let's take it slow
see where
and
you're at. And
that makes
whatnot.
sense.
But she ordered chips from Chip Drop, and of course, the guys showed up in the truck and
did not drop it in front of Chip Drop.
And the one guy gets out of the truck and he gets on the phone and he just starts wandering around. He wanders over there. He's looking around. He's doing his thing. And
like, where are you going, man?
Like, my
You
wife's sitting
scoping?
out here with Henry,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of just
Walking around your property?
making
himself at home, yeah.
wandering around and shit. And
Yeah.
she's like,
What are you doing?
you
Yeah.
know,
What's going on?
is
Yeah.
going on? So
You drop the chips and you go. You're like,
Right.
yeah, I mean, this
So-
is a simple endeavor. Like,
she came back in the house and dropped Henry off and
Let Lucy
hooked up Lucy, and basically walked out. And
Lucy was
got,
like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah."
she got partway across the yard and let out a couple lower, woof, woof, woof.
Guy probably got back in his truck, dumped it, and left.
That guy turned around and ran his ass in, jumped back. And of course, my wife the whole time is playing dumb and is like, was there
what's
something that you needed? No.
No.
I got,
Your dog.
We're leaving. And he never mentioned the dog or anything. He said, no, we're good.
But his behavior changed immediately. Yeah.
And I told her, I said, that's why I wanted the dog.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not here,
You can put the fear of God into somebody without me here.
we're in
Yeah.
the country, which is great, but
Yeah. Oh, this is my dream house. Yeah.
you scream,
Yeah.
nobody
hears you.
nobody's coming.
Nobody's
to get
coming to save you. No, yeah.
you.
It's true.
So it's like, that's why I got her.
But she would. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I got hers.
Yeah. Your wife screams, that's going to come.
She's the odds even.
There's going to be a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the odds evener. And,
Yeah.
I was happy that, my wife was actually.
She was like, oh, I have an idea.
She didn't, try to attack the guy or nothing, but,
It's a deterrent.
she did, she did bark and instantly came to his way. So,
Yeah. Well, because, the idea is that ideally, for her sake and for everybody else involved, she never attacks a person. She gets old and dies, and she never, ever does it. She's 15 years old, 16 years old, never, ever does it, never has to do anything.
well, see,
All she does is prevent
a
it.
little bit different than my wife's.
Yeah.
My take on it is somebody shows up at the house that's not supposed to be here. If they break in, I'm not going to wait for Lucy to go get her, get the person. It's like, I'm just going to shoot them.
Yes, yeah.
Because I don't want some judge having me put my dog down.
Right.
As they attack
Yeah.
somebody.
I agree. Yeah, it's like all it is ideally you have like a dog that's trained for defense, and they're a breed that looks terrifying, and all you ever have is just a big old deterrent sitting at your front door where they go, whoa, don't want that.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But
Somebody knocks at the door.
Yeah.
And they're actually planning something, and they see Lucy hit the window, and they go,
wrong house.
wrong house. Exactly. And they go, I'll go to a house where it's easier.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
And
yeah.
that's again, that's what she's for.
Other than being cute and eating hamburger.
Well, I think
Yeah.
my buddy.
She gets both. Yeah.
Yeah,
You get a twofer. You get a cute companion, and you get a great deterrent, and a dog that will actually do it if it needs to be done. Yeah.
So
That's good.
that's why we're here.
Okay.
And you need.
Well, what I'll have you do is just do the same thing like what I was just telling you.
Yep.
And yeah, just walk out, just like everything's normal, put her on that long line and let her go bananas, do whatever she's gonna do, have fun. And then when she's at that moment where it's like, you see she's distracted enough where she might not come to you, that's when you do it.
Okay.
You recall her, whether there's something she's chasing or not. And you recall her. If she doesn't flip right around,
And just
you
put it up
immediately say nope. And
Put it on the highest.
yeah, just put it all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, because the only risk of doing that is that if she's not clear on what the word here means, then she'll just panic and run. That's not the case here. She knows what here means. She knows why it'll be clear why she got stemmed. It'll just be a higher level of negative reinforcement, and it'll be enough for avoidance instead of escape. And it won't be a gradual jump. It'll be a jump from what you've been doing to all the way. And that should be enough to make it where you're going to have a much better chance pretty much immediately. Yeah. So yeah, as high as it can go, probably 1 or 2 times total you'll ever have to do it, and then after that,
And
it'll
that's
just be
what I'm
normal.
hoping, because this is what I want right here, is her basically off leash.
She's going doing her thing, chilling.
Let her, do what she wants.
Yeah,
and,
she can explore, but you can let out a
earshot.
yell, and she'll come. Yeah. Well, only thing I left in your house is those gloves.
Oh.
I left them on your table. So I'll just grab those, and then, let's just stay in contact. Just send a text to that same number you've been texting, because I see those too.
Yep.
And let me know exactly how it goes. Gold standard is you take a video of it, but that's not always easy to do. So
it's one of those things where
you have to basically record yourself all the time, like what I do. I just record everything I do. Almost.
That's
like I end up recording myself like 5 to 8 hours out of the day. It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's I sometimes I'm actually like, how did my life end up like this exactly? But I don't mind it. It is weird though. Like I like record. I'm like watching TV, and it's like there's a camera sitting like watching there.
Well,
because why? Because I have a client's dog with me on a cot.
But that's the issue, because like the other night, like I said, with the rabbit, it's like it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not thinking, well, let me put your e-collar on before we walk out the door. It's like, because there's probably something out there that you want to chase instead of
now.
you want to go to the bathroom.
Now you'll have to do it. Yeah, just in case. Yeah. But then the good thing is that like if you do it a few times and you make sure that you mark it clearly with the recall and then the nope, then you'll get to a point like over a few months where you'll probably feel comfortable just like letting her out when it's, because she'll recall on your voice.
Right.
If you like start consistently for 6 months, you never have to go to the e-collar. You're probably getting close to a point where you're like, okay, this dog is off collar now. Yeah, because you can get there. You can get a dog off, most dogs. Yeah. Some dogs, there's dogs that'll just never be off the e-collar. They'll always be on it just in case, just because they know. Yeah, but.
Well, like I said, that's what I'm hoping. That's what we're working
that'd be ideal.
And, obviously.
What I'm always looking for, it's kind of like, there's 2 ways to solve the problem with like like some people don't want their dog rushing the door when people come. There's 2 ways to solve that there's tons of ways, but there's 2 ways that people normally think of. One way to solve it is you put them on place. Cool, works great. It's a Band-Aid. You put them in a work window and you make them stay on place. It works, but is it actually the ideal that you'd want? No, not really. Most of the time people don't think of the ideal that they want because they think they can't have it, so they think of this. Right. It's like the ideal is they don't rush the door and you don't tell them anything. They just walk around the house. Right. And so it's like, okay, my goal, whether it's this or the stuff outside with the recall or the protection, whatever it is I'm like, I want that. How do we get that?
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to have to make them do something to prevent it. That's management.
Right.
You're using obedience to manage.
That's what I told Christian when I originally had Lucy go in.
Yeah.
It's like, I want as few commands as possible.
Yeah. You just want the ones that you need, right? And so you get like, all right, sit down, heel, come, place,
right.
Yes, no, and like out. And like, that's it. Like, don't start proliferating all this other random crap.
I mean, you see all these dogs on like YouTube where it's like, look, they do circles or they run between their legs.
It's unnecessary. It's not functional.
And it's like,
it's not necessary. No. Yeah, what you want is for those commands to be reliable. And like, honestly, like, funnily enough, ideally, I don't want to have to really care about commands that much at all. If you think about just think about what dogs used to be like. Right?
Well,
before life was different.
That's what I want is like, I want to be able to just, get up, walk out the door, have her come with me.
And you don't put any collars on or think about anything.
Yeah,
your dog just makes good choices.
Don't have to tell her what to do.
Yeah.
Just have her naturally just
make good choices.
Yeah.
That's it. And so how do you get a dog to make good choices? You give them choice points. You let them make choices. You don't manage the behavior. Yeah. So you don't do things to prevent. So anytime you're thinking, okay, she might do this, so I'm going to do this so that she doesn't do that, don't do it. Yeah. Just have a way to obligate her if she does do it. So then she goes to do it, and then you pick up the 50-foot and you tap, you recall, and if she doesn't, then you tap. You say nope and you tap, right? Like everything's like that. You give them the choice. You let them do it. That's why I love flexies. Yeah. That's why I train with flexies all day long, all day. I use a flexi or a long line. I never do a 6-foot ever, for the most part. Why? Well,
I mean,
because then,
yeah, I either use
or they're off leash.
that you guys gave us,
Yeah.
or I've got a black nylon one like this. That's again probably 16 foot.
Yeah.
And then I've got this thing.
Yeah. And so then it's
I
like,
don't use any of the short stuff that my wife uses.
because then you let them make the choices, and then you have consequences, good or bad, and then they start making better choices without needing you to say anything. Because that's a mistake people make all the time. They make their dogs do things in such a way that they're managing the behavior. They're like, oh, let me prevent that. Don't prevent it. Let it happen.
Yeah, correct it.
Correct it. Or let it happen. And then if the coolest thing is, so often, like the dog would be super reactive. And I'm like, interesting. I'm like, well, let me put them on a flex and just take them for a walk. And then like when they start barking at somebody, I'm just not going to do anything. Like 80% of the time I do that, like some German Shepherd, and they like scaring the crap out of people, and the owner's like, I'm just desperate. They won't stop no matter what I do. And I'm like, oh, cool. I just take them out on the flexi and I just walk, and then the dog goes out and they're like, "Grr," and I just stand there. And then like the dog goes out and they go out about like from here to you, and they look and they bark, 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 bark. And then they kind of like look around at me, and like I didn't lock the flexi or do anything, and they're like, and they come back to me. Yeah. It's like they never got that far. It was always, oh, no, no, no. Yeah. It's like, yeah. You know how we trained Lucy? No, we acted nervous and held her back, right? And then rewarded when she pulled. That's how the stress went away. Well, the reward when they pull and the stress goes away is if they do that in the park, what does the person do? Move right on along, right? They leave. So then they get reinforced. Yeah, I did that. And they're getting held back. Like, so what makes them being held back go away? What makes the pressure go away? They bark. That person goes away and this pressure goes away because they finish barking and they come back. And so then the leash pressure goes away and the threat that they saw went away. And all that happens because in their mind, why? They barked. Yeah. Strongly reinforced. And then even to top it off to make it worse, then people, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, oh my God. You just did a protection drill. That was insane. But anyway, man, I appreciate you.
Thank you much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully this is helpful. Let us know.
Yeah, I plan on, trying this out.
Try it tomorrow morning, man.
Yeah.
Let us know how it happened. Hopefully I'll get a text from you sometime tomorrow. And just let us know, like, hey, like this is how it went. And I'm hoping for success. Success for me would be that she ran off. She started running off and you recalled her. Yeah. And did a big punishment and she came back. Because what I want is learning. Learning happens through prediction error. She thinks that the same thing's gonna happen and something different happens. Yep. Prediction error. Yep. All right, man. Have a good night.
Thank you much, sir. I'm gonna have to go out and take care of the chickens now.
Yep. I'm gonna go home and train some dogs. When I get, it's about 50 minutes. When I get back, I got a dog or two to train. I have lights set up in the training yard, so you can see. It'll be lots of fun.
My backyard is fenced in.
Yeah.
And and lit up, so I suppose I can go back there and.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Yeah. Give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah. All right, man. Take care.
Drive safe.
Yep.
Thank you much for all the information, because you did obviously clear things up about